Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, man, coming at you live from Medellin, Colombia, representing Purple Bananas. You already know, tune in. Not this Sunday, because this Sunday's my flight back, but the following Sunday, we're going to be doing a new Purple Bananas episode, so make sure you tune into that, know what I mean, me and my boy. Looking forward to that, but yeah, man, just out here, enjoying my vacation, know what I mean, bringing the Purple Bananas vibe out here to Medellin, Colombia, bringing my vibe out here, my energy. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful country, man. It's a great city, know what I'm saying? It's actually my 4th time coming here, and people are like, why you always going out there, feel me? And it's just a beautiful place. It's very magical, at least to me. And yeah, man, I love it. So yeah, we out here, man, know what I mean? But when you out there, you gotta be careful too, cause there's good people everywhere, but there's also bad people too. There's people out there trying to get over on you, know what I mean? There's people out there trying to get over on you, period. But especially if you're a tourist in a foreign country, you gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? Always ask how much is something first before you purchase it or try to purchase it or seem interested, you know what I mean? Always, be on your P's and Q's, know what I'm saying? Like, today I bought this bracelet from some dude, and, it's a regular black bracelet. It's nothing crazy, it's pretty nice. He makes some himself, but this was some dude, right? And I had seen him yesterday. He tried to sell me some bracelets, and I was like, nah, I'm good, know what I mean? I really don't wear those things, feel me? Yeah, he was like, he tried to sell me the bracelets, and I told him I was good. So, then, he asked me for a little handout, and I was like, I really don't, got anything to give him at the moment, but, next one, if anything. So, yeah, next one, I seen him today on my way to get some breakfast this morning. So, he goes and, he tries to sell me more bracelets. I'm like, I'm good. And, of course, he asked me for the handout. So, I gave him $3, know what I mean? So, out of spite, though, he had really nice bracelets. I was like, yo, how much are your bracelets? And I was like, how much is that one right there? This black one I got on right here. And, this is why I said you got to be careful. There's good people everywhere, but there's also bad people too, people that are trying to get over on you. And, he tried to sell me this bracelet for $35. You out of your mind, $35? Like, in America, this shit is fucking, excuse my language, $10. But yeah, so I was like, $35? You crazy? Feel me? Like, nah, I'm good. I was like, I'll give you $5. He was like, no, I can't. Came up with this story how somebody's watching him, selling his items and this and that. And he has a partner, and his partner wouldn't allow that. So I was like, I'm good. I'm not going to give you $35 for this bracelet. You feel me? Is it silver? Is it gold? Like, so yeah, I ended up offering him $20 again. I mean, $5, excuse me, which is 20,000 Colombian pesos. And he said, no, give me a better price, this and that. And I said, that's it, I'm, $5. And, he ended up giving me the bracelet for $5. You could say $8 on top of those $3 that I had gave him prior to that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, got to be careful, man. Don't be scared to say no. Be confident. Know what I mean? Be yourself. Yeah, travel, have fun. Know what I'm saying? If you're going to travel alone by yourself, I just recommend that, honestly, you have thick skin, know what I'm saying? I don't recommend traveling alone if, you're an easily rattled person, if you, honestly, if you don't have your anxiety under control or your emotions under control, you're always nervous, scared, worried, and no, don't travel by yourself. Don't, go with a group, things like that. But if you're going to travel alone, you have to, have thick skin, be a confident person. Don't be afraid to say no, know who you are. You come from somewhere too. You know what I'm saying? And, we all have it rough at the end of the day. We all come from a rough place, This whole planet Earth is rough. Ain't nobody life easy. Even the rich people, they had a, well, not the people that were born rich, but, most of them had to, work and struggle to get where they are. But you get what I'm trying to go with it. So, yeah, man, you already know. Purple Bananas. We out here, Medellin, Colombia. This is, Wednesday, this is my 3rd day out here. Wednesday, Thursday, yes, Friday. It's my 3rd day out here, so you already know, man. Just enjoying the vibes, enjoying the, the energy the city's giving me. You know what I'm saying? I thank everybody out here in Medellin that's treating me good. I love you guys. I love you. All my friends out here, all the people I know. Have a lot of respect for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day. As you can see, the city behind me is just gorgeous, and we out here, man, and enjoying life, you know. And you know, if you can get out there and, you know, save some money and go on a vacation, you know, I recommend it. You know, not everything is working every single day and just living a routine life, you know. Everything's sacrifice, you know. Not everybody has the money to get airline tickets and go somewhere, but everybody has the will and has the energy and the capacity to make it happen, you know, for yourself. So, you know, work hard, grind hard, go hard, and things will come to you, you know. Things will always work itself out and work out for you if you're doing the right things, if you're working hard, you know. There's no failure in working hard. You know, you will always get positive results, and good things will always happen by going hard and working hard. So, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, always love yourself, man. You know, don't let nothing put you down. Of course, you know, things are gonna put you down. Of course, man, you know, this shit is hard. Life is tough, but, you know, always remain strong and be more than strong, you know what I'm saying? You know, learn to fight back, you know, and how you fight back is by, you know what I'm saying, being successful. And how success is the greatest revenge of all. And how do you be successful? I'm not talking about just money, you know what I mean? Taking care of yourself is success, you know, working out, eating the right things, sleeping well, that's also success. Reading books, thinking clear, you know what I'm saying? Believing in yourself, you know, not being hopeless, not being depressful, not making excuses, not blaming others, blaming things, just, you know, being successful is, you know, always being on the grind, always pushing forward, you know what I'm saying? Not letting nothing stop you. Always love yourself, you know. This life is beautiful. It has its ugliness as well, but you only live it once, and, you know, you only get one shot, and it goes really quick, you know what I mean? Life is long, but it goes fast, and that's something I made up, and that's something I always said to myself. And yeah, life is long, but it goes fast, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you got to try to make the best of it as much as possible. And you do that by loving yourself and going hard, you know what I mean? So we out here. We're going to be out here for a few more days, you know. So, yeah, I'll get back to y'all, man. It's your boy, Anthony. I love y'all always. Yeah, man, Purple Bananas. Let's go. Medellin, Colombia. We ain't done.